What's going on YouTube? It's College Lefty Gaming, and in this video I have another friendly matchup versus another great player at this game who makes World Series consistently, who's also a subscriber and a big supporter of all the firm members, and as well as a bunch of YouTube or MLB content creators, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, whichever the case is. Going up against Devin. He's a great player. And we got the lineup screen messed up there. Let me get my face cam out of the way here. Yeah, for whatever reason, when we loaded up the game, the lineup screen kind of bugged out. That's sometimes what happens, just like a glitch in the game. But he does have Immortal Bob Feller on the mound. I did draw Immortal Tom Seaver. His lineup, we'll kind of get into it as we go here. I did fly out with Griffey. I got a base hit with my creative player, Pablo Sanchez, who also has Griffey's swing. And then I was able to hit a home run there with Babe Ruth. I was sitting on a pitch up and away there, and he did throw it 100 miles an hour. Good. I squared it up perfectly. This was the game I played right after Magunski, so I was kind of warmed up a little bit on Legend difficulty, but Devin is an amazing player himself. Starting the game off with a leadoff double with Mike Trout. I mean, he's got an all-immortal team. The first time we played, he didn't have all-immortals, and I kind of had a more overpowered team than he did. So this time around, I knew it was going to be a tough matchup. He ties the game up immediately. Very next pitch with Ted Williams, he hits it out, so getting one out in the inning. He ties it up later in the second inning. I mean, we're just going back and forth in this one. That wasn't the best PCI placement, but I did barrel it up there with the bat, and I guess it did go. It went out. I was surprised that ball went out. I thought it was going to be off the wall. Later on, I did get a base hit with Sandberg. I also got a base hit with Tom Seaver, which is pretty crazy. I figured I'd include that in the gameplay. It just extended the inning a little bit, bringing up Griffey with one out. It allowed me to have this opportunity first and third. I hit that ball pretty decent, right through the hole. Could have been a pitch to do some damage with. A 3-run home run would have been nice there, but I did get a base hit and still swung a little bit early. So I could have been out, but I was able to get that base hit. Next pitch, Ted Williams up later on. No doubt home run. He brought in Bruce Sutter pretty early in this game, and he knows I can't hit Bruce Sutter. Devin's been watching for a long time. I do struggle against him. As of lately, though, I have been hitting him pretty well. I mean, I don't know what's been going on, but here with Babe Ruth, hit another home run. So Babe Ruth's 2 for 2 now with 2 home runs in this game. Lately, I kind of mixed up my lineup. I moved Ted Williams to the 3 spot. I moved Babe Ruth to the 4 spot, and then I have Pujols behind him. So I have Griffey, Pablo Sanchez, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. I mean, it is back-to-back lefties there, which I don't really like doing. But those 2 guys are my best hitters, or 2 of my best hitters. I would say Griffey's my best hitter. I've thought about leading off Ted Williams or Babe Ruth, but Griffey's speed just makes him the best leadoff hitter. And then I could bat Trout in the 2 spot, but I like having some speed at the bottom of my order, having a second leadoff hitter batting in like the 6th or the 7th hole. And that allows me to get something going at the bottom of my lineup. A guy that has some speed, able to put the pressure on with my pinch hitter late in the game and my pitcher. So I think that just gives me a lot of flexibility with my lineup. Anyway, I do have the ability to mix that around. I do like mixing it up, not because I am using the same team over and over again, so I do like to mix it up, like where I play guys, or as much as I can anyway, within reason. But anyway, starting the next inning off with a double from Ted Williams. These guys are my best lefty hitters. Lefties are the best guys that I hit with, and that's what I'm going to in this one. I have Babe Ruth up again, a chance at a 3rd home run in this one, facing the 95 Koji Uehara, sat on the splitter low, and I hit it dead center. We're playing at Ship It Field. The ball flies here, and it's a minor league stadium, kind of high elevation, but there's the small dimensions to center field, and anytime you play at these minor league fields, it seems like the ball just flies regardless. Mike Trout gets another base hit there. I've been really liking that Mike Trout. I mean, I benched him for a little bit to put in Chipper Jones and move around my outfield. I moved Pujols to first base. I put Babe Ruth in the outfield with Griffey and Ted Williams. There, I thought that ball was going to get down. Got doubled off. But I don't know. I've liked to mix it up. I did that a lot last year. I didn't really have the same team for longer than a few weeks. I was always getting a new player, a new addition, but that was because there was a lot more content. This year, it's more of using the same immortals and just mixing up my lineup. Maybe sometimes taking out Yogi Berra, putting in Piazza. But there's a set of core immortals that I can't really take out. If I'm playing ranked seasons, I don't really want to take them out, especially because I put the time and effort into getting them. But here he's got the immortal Kyle Schwarber. I definitely could have given up a run there. It was very crucial to minimize and only keep it to 1 there. I didn't want to give up more than that. it makes it an 8-3 game. I didn't want to give up a home run anyway. I was giving up that run regardless because I knew I was going to strike him out in that situation. Devin's too good of a hitter to strike out. But Griffey, with 2 outs, I did pinch hit Chipper Jones for my pitcher in this situation. Probably a little bit too early. But there I did get a hit with Griffey, and that's kind of what I was trying to set up as a chance for Griffey to do some damage. I don't really get that many opportunities with Griffey on base or in scoring or with guys in scoring position for Griffey up at the plate. He does get a lot of solo home runs for me and a lot of runs scored because he starts off the rally. But anytime I have a chance to get somebody on base with Griffey up, I'm trying to do that even with Griffey in the leadoff spot, if that makes sense. But anyway, I hung a slider there. Andrew Miller facing Ted Williams. I hung a slider. He's hitting it out. Devin's chipping away, coming back in this game. Down 8-5 now at this situation, and plenty of outs left to score 3 runs. I went to Gagne immediately. Once Pujols hit a double into the gap, I was able to get out of it. Stan Musial up at the plate, hits a ground ball to second base. That brings up Ted Williams once again for myself. Had a little bit of a late hit there, and I got the barrel of the bat to it. It was over the middle of the plate, that pitch was, but I was late. I did go the other way. Ted Williams just goes the other way really well, especially the Immortal. I don't know about the Diamond card. I never really used the Diamond one, but with Babe Ruth has a chance to hit 4 home runs there, I thought I got all that one. He was kind of walking towards it, trolling me a little bit, and he makes the play there at the wall. I thought that was going out. I was kind of a little bit upset when that one didn't go out. I wanted a 4-homer game with Ruth, but it happens. I'll take the 3 homers and the sac fly there with a chance to move the guys over, and he walked Pujols for Trout, and I didn't make him pay. I hit right into the double play. I did exactly what he wanted to, even with 94 speed. I don't know. I hit right into the double play. I had the walk. I hit right into it. Now I just got to pitch. Figured I'd show the rest of this inning. He did leave in Jose Leclerc here, which is kind of an interesting move. I don't know if his bullpen was, if he didn't really want to go to anybody else in his bullpen, if he wanted to get as much out of Leclerc as he could, because he did pinch hit. He did bring in Bruce Sutter in the 2nd inning there, so maybe that's why. It was he had to manage his bullpen a little bit differently later on in this game. That might have came back to hurt him a little bit later on in this one, but because he had a chance to hit a home run there. Anytime you're down in the game, you want to have every at bat with a chance to hit a home run and score a run to chip away. But anyway, Devin knows that. I'm sure he was upset that he had to hit with the pitcher in that situation. But Leclerc is also a really good card. I was struggling to face him. There I kind of got stuff going here in the 9th inning, but he did bring in the Chapman. This 94 Chapman is amazing as well, one of the best left-handed pitchers, relievers in the game. Definitely a guy to get, and there I ground out into a double play once again with Immortal Babe Ruth. But Babe Ruth had a great game, can't complain there. I brought in Sutter myself. This is actually his 2nd inning of work, and I hung a pitch, 1-2 count. I hung a splitter right over the plate. He destroys it, making it a 2-run game. And he actually was telling me that he wanted me to take out Sutter in this situation. And I probably would have, but right before I gave up that home run, I actually got a pretty solid gold bar when my confidence was maxed out with Sutter. And then that home run kind of lowered it a little bit, but it was still high enough to pitch effectively, I felt. So I figured if anything else happened, if he was to get a little bit wild or stop being able to locate some of his pitches, or Devin got another base hit, then I would take him out for sure. But I was going to ride out Bruce Sutter as far as I could here. He's at 20 pitches in. A 2-0 count to Sandberg. I figured I'm trying to dot up. This is the point in what I was saying. I might have to take him out depending on these next few pitches here. 3-0. I'm not going to walk him. I'm throwing it right over the plate. If he hits a home run, he hits a home run. I'm not going to put the guy on base to put the game-tying run at the plate. There's no way I'm doing that. So I'll throw it right over the plate as I do there. 2 fastballs, 1 inside, 1 over the middle. And then I do go with the splitter, but I am kind of hanging it. I want him to... I'm challenging Devin. I know he's a great player. It's no disrespect to him. I'm challenging him in that situation, and he's swinging. Probably hit it square on and just didn't get rewarded there. Definitely could have had a few more runs. And Babe Ruth got the player of the game for this one. I always like going up against Devin. He's a great player. He makes me better at the game. It's good practice. We were playing on a hard difficulty, and it was a very competitive matchup. I knew scoring that many runs, I knew it was going to be a close one all the way down to the end. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like and leave a comment. I'll try to get back to all the comments. And until next time, guys, peace out.